Imagine, here is a universe, infinitely black, totally immersed in the absence of light, with large masses of debris we call planets, orbiting around one enormous bright star. We zoom in on one planet, populated by vast oceans and a single green mass of land. Zoom in, and on that mass of land, lumps of trees sprout up from the earth, green trunks, leaves, vines, and all, and among them are vine bridges. Green, houses, green. Zoom in. In one of those houses is a girl. She sleeps, eyes fluttering as she dreams of seeing the color green, while the walls of her room close on her. The gray is sanctuary from the land surrounding her, the land slowly crawling up the sides of her house, having swallowed all of humanity before her. Any traces of humanity has long since been erased, buried under archways collapsed under the weight of their own vines, buried under rivers of lily pads the size of a person, remnants crumbling against a green-tinged sky. Even the oceans have been filled with trees several hundred feet tall. She is so small, so very small, against the backdrop of the green sky. She knows not to look out of her window, to watch the green approach her, but she also knows she can't stay there forever. She barely sees the sunlight anymore, dancing in her kitchen. Without it, her skin will turn translucent. Her hair will begin to fall out. She is a creature of her sun. She revels in it. The corridors of her mind are blank, white spaces, filled to the brim with white light, but at this point, that's all she has left. Compared to the rest of the world, she is a ship lost in a vast ocean, the fog slowly embracing her until nothing is left. She knows all of this, and yet she has never looked outside. It's a mystery how she knows of the ancient hunger of the forest primeval, how she knows that roads, bridges, houses, all have long since cracked and crumbled. It's 7:30, September 14th, 2017, and she watched the half-eaten moon so close she can count the teeth marks, the perfect launching point. Her feet begin to lift off the ground. Toe by toe, she reaches out to the dome of the sky from her windowsill. A cloud drops and swallows the moon whole. And she falls. The pressure crushes her lungs, her spine, her skull, and yet she still pushes. She can see the sky, close, tantalizingly so. Forget the fact that she can't breathe, that her chest caves in, that the gravity around her is collapsing, a black hole sucking in her fingers one by one as she inches closer and closer to the floor, but keeps her eyes vacuumed on the sky as the green rises to blanket her. I wake, gasping, sweat running down my temples, my blanket kicked to the side. My window has been left open, and the industrial smog surrounds me, the buildings outside of my room. The whole world makes me cough. I close it, and the rain immediately slides past my nose, leaving teary trails on the blackened glass. I watch the rain wash my mind away until all that's left is a blank slate. But when I close my eyes that night, I see a ray of golden sunlight.